Yeah.
Welcome to Yost Arena for a huge Big Ten top 15 matchup between the #1 ranked Michigan Wolverines and the number 14th ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. My name is Matthew Levy. Alongside is my co-host Abe Winer. Abe, how we doing today?
I'm great. I'm here for the rivalry. We don't get to settle this on the football field anymore, but we get to settle it on the hockey rink. Big matchup. Both teams coming off some big wins. Notre Dame's on a 4-game winning streak. So I'm interested to see how this one goes.
And looking at the Wolverines, they're off a big sweep on the road versus Penn State, where they won 5-1 and 6-2 to cap off a huge weekend. Meanwhile, the Fighting Irish, they're off a home sweep as well versus Wisconsin, with two teams that are really coming in hot.
Yeah, two teams coming in hot. Both teams on a 4-game win streak. Notre Dame has actually won their last 5 games here at Yost, so it's time for Michigan to come defend their home ice. And we should be in for a good one today.
The starting lineup for tonight, Michigan will opt for their second live. It is Pastujov, Bordelot, and Moyle. Their defensemen are Owen Power, the first overall pick in the NHL draft, drafted by the Buffalo Sabres. And Steve Holtz, the goaltender, of course, is Eric Bordelot. And for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they're starting their big men at the top, the brothers Landon Slaggert, Graham Slaggert, and Trevor Janicki. The defensemen, they're going with Adam Karashik and number 6, Jake Boltman, and the starting goaltenders, number 30, Ryan Bishop. So here we go. Face-off is won by the Wolverines. Holtz sends it around to Power, and let's get this thing rolling. Good hit, Pastujov trying to play with it, and here comes Slaggert into the zone. Played off by Power, and then reset by the Wolverines. Here's Holtz, trying to get it up, dumped into the zone. Pastujov gets it there, and then played along by the Notre Dame goaltender. Holtz throwing it on net, save by Bishop. Now rung across, trying to play it in the #1 overall team in the nation. The Michigan Wolverines looking to stop this 5-game winning streak from Notre Dame as that one is played out and controlled by Holtz. Holtz gets it across. Bordelot's got some space on the right side, and a good job by the Notre Dame defenseman. Played along, and Notre Dame will try to get it out, and they do. Here they come the other way. Notre Dame on the break, a shot, saved by Bordelot. Good job by the Fighting Irish on the counter. That was a good play by Max Ellis.
Yeah, good play on the right wing, but it's a great save by Portillo. He's really been the unsung hero for Michigan this year. He started every game, played every minute in net. He's going to be integral for this team. They want to keep this game close.
From Gothenburg, Sweden, the sophomore, he's huge. He's actually 6'6", so a big guy in net. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Fighting for it is Hughes. Truscott now in, and then now Michigan trying to play it out, and they do. Here comes the freshman Sam Oskevich, working into the zone, calms it down and throws it in as Pluwinski plays it for the Fighting Irish. They'll calm things down, trying to get it out. They do, and then controlled in the neutral zone by Hughes. Hughes dumps it in the zone. Good hit by Bakich on Hughes. Played along, good job. Michigan trying to get on the forecheck, and played by the Wolverines on that right side. Back out, and Michigan will have to reset again. Beecher will dump it in, and they'll get a line switch once again. Notre Dame calms everything down. We're just a minute and a half in. Michigan, 1 shot. Notre Dame, 1 shot. Played across this. Hughes looking in front was Beecher, and not there as Beniers trying to control it. And he's trying to for the Wolverines, and then taken out by the Fighting Irish. Here comes Slaggert. He lost it. A turnover. Brisson, Johnson on the break. Brisson trying to slide through. Save made by Bishop. And Michigan trying to get inside and really attack the net early.
Yeah, just a turnover there in the neutral zone for Notre Dame. Brandon Brisson comes in. Not too scary for Notre Dame in the end, but it's the most dangerous Michigan has looked so far.
So the first line heads out. Kent Johnson, Matty Beniers, and Brendan Brisson. Lampert, Duke, and Morgan, the fourth line for the Wolverines. Lampert will take the draw. Blankenberg and Summers also in.
Yeah, I like this fourth line. It's a little combination of some old guys, young guys. Dylan Duke, the freshman. Luke Morgan, the graduate senior. Only fifth-year senior on this team.
Face-off is won by the Fighting Irish as Blacken sends it out, and then trying to get there are the Wolverines. That's Blankenberg, the captain. Blankenberg settles everything down, swings it across the Duke. Duke trying to set it up. Lambert goes and chases. Lambert moving in, and a shot up across near the right side of Bischel. That right arm and deflected and out, and Notre Dame will reset things. Here they come the other way. Blacken dumps it in, played by Portillo, and then swept up and right back to Duke. Duke playing it to Owen Power, the first overall pick, moving in. Charlie Moyle trying to get that one. Reset for Holtz. Holtz swings it across. At the point, a shot save by Bischel. Here's Owen Power trying to send it back in, but a good job by Notre Dame's defense. But then Power gets it right back. Moving in is Holtz. Holtz throws a shot on, and a nice save by Bischel. So about 3 minutes in, Michigan 4 shots early, maybe not the highest quality of chances, but getting the puck to the net.
Yeah, I do like that though from Holtz. He just puts it on net, and you had Nolan Moyle there right in front of the net, just blocking the goalie. If he gets a tip, that's a goal for Michigan. So I like the way they're thinking. Just get pucks on net, and one's going to trickle its way in.
Second line back on. Here's Bordelot for the faceoff. Won by Notre Dame. Karashik sends it around and dumped right back in. Played by Hughes. He's trying to play it out of there. He does. And Pastuzov trying to fight for it. And Slaggert gets it right back. Slaggert trying to make a move around Hughes. He does. But then slowed down by a host of Michigan defenders. Pastuzov says, let's go. Pastuzov trying to leave it off for Moyle. Swings it across for Hughes. Not there. And now Hughes will have to retreat. And then back as it is reset by Blankenberg.
Yeah, it's good to see Blankenberg back. Missed a couple games due to injury. The captain for the Wolverines tonight. He'll be big on defense there. It looks like he's going to play on the third line with Summers here.
Well, here's Blankenberg. Sends it across to Samoskevich. Samoskevich moving in. Looking, and a shot. It went high and wide, and then Edwards trying to throw it right back in. Taken out, and Blankenberg tries to get it back in as Beecher trying to handle it, then handled by Samoskevich. Samoskevich moving in. That almost, I think that hit the post, and a good shot early for the young freshman. Almost a turnover by Edwards. He keeps it in, and Van Wy sends it over to Blankenberg, and things reset.
Yeah, 2 great opportunities on the right wing for Samoskevich. He's just got the open ice, taking the shots. One of them goes off the post.
Beecher trying to send it in. He doesn't, and Notre Dame will reset things. Oh, good hit on that right side by Van Wy as that is played in. Portillo plays it for the Wolverines. Owen Power gets it over and trying to send it across and turned over. Beecher was trying to chase after it. Brisson in there as well, but Notre Dame gets it right back in. Played along by Holtz to Power. Power makes a nice move. Power gets it across and played across by Kent Johnson. Right to the goaltender and Bischel. Played along by Notre Dame. Burke trying to play that one, and a good job. Owen Power has to retreat. Notre Dame has numbers. Silanoff moving in, a shot, and a save. Rebound, fought for, and then won by the Wolverines. Brisson trying to start the break on the other side. Good hit by Karashik.
Yeah, good physical game early. You can tell it's a rivalry game already in the first 5 minutes.
Beniers dumps it in. Played by Karashik, and then right along to Rolston. Rolston gets it out for the Irish and then sent along to Hughes. Hughes trying to send it across. Good job by Strand for the Irish. And here's a 2-on-2 break as Silanoff checks off the ice. Rolston send it across. Strand through the legs. And a good job by Kent Johnson trying to deflect that puck. Reset. Here's Lansdale. So here's Notre Dame in the Michigan zone. And that one is reset into the neutral zone. Lansdale to Blankenberg. Blankenberg slows everything down to Morgan.
Yeah, Michigan's dominated possession early here. Notre Dame unable to get a spell of long possession in their zone.
Duke sends it in for Lambert. Abe, you talked about this fourth line. They compete hard, and you can tell early. They're right in there on that forecheck. Now controlled by Notre Dame once again. Lansdale tries to send it in. Played across by Summers, and then here's Duke. Duke waiting, sends it right back in. Bischel trying to save it, trying to get it, and then on the right side of the ice. Controlled by Stastny. Stastny, back to Stastny. Stastny's got a lot of space for Notre Dame as they head into the neutral zone. Stastny dumps it in. Portillo will chase. Holtz is there along with Silanoff and Bakic. Controlled by Summers finally, and then that one deflected off of Ellis, trying to throw it in front, and Holtz controls that one. Almost a turnover by Holtz trying to throw it in front, and then Ellis will chase after it on the far side. That shot on goal deflected off Portillo's pads, and then Bakic has it once again for the Irish as they have a chance in front. Good save. Portillo trying to deflect the puck. That one's up and still in the zone for Notre Dame. Finally controlled by Lambert for the Wolverines. Ellis chasing after him, and Lambert will move into the Notre Dame zone. He'll dump it in across for Moyle. Trying to chase after that one. Here a little scrum on the right boards. Finally played across and now controlled by Blackman. Blackman sends it up for the Irish. He'll move in. He'll tug it across and back into the zone. Here comes Janicki. Janicki and Beecher on that one. Both of them go down, and then Sam Oskevich trying to escape that one, but back to the point for the Irish. Here's a shot deflected, and then here's another shot from Blackman. Save again by Portillo. That was Boltman. And now moved along for Hughes. Hughes trying to dump it in the zone. Owen Power chasing after that. That one deflected. There was a chance for Beecher and then in to the gloves, and now we got a little scruffle on the left side.
Yeah, Michigan's got to be careful there. They've got a couple of careless turnovers from defensemen, just trying to play the puck, just one extra pass, trying to get it into the neutral zone. Then Notre Dame's been able to capitalize. Got a couple shots on Portillo. Nothing too dangerous yet, but Michigan's got to be careful to not turn the puck over too easily in their own zone. And
it seems like a back and forth game early. Both teams trying to get a couple of shots on goal, but nothing really surfacing for both sides.
Yeah, the best chance we've seen is Sam Oskavich's puck off the post, but that was a one-on-one kind of move of excellence. Nothing from the team yet.
Beniers loses the draw and out as Blankenberg loses it, and Ellis and Edwards trying to chase after it. Ellis chases after Edwards. Edwards leaves it off for Blankenberg, and Blankenberg right to Brisson. Brisson slows it and swings it across to Edwards. Edwards finds Blankenberg, the captain. He moves in, trying to get it across. Here's a chance, but he was just off sides with 11:24 here in the first period.
Yeah,
an almost chance.
I misspoke earlier. I think it's going to be Blankenberg playing with Edwards. It looks like that's going to be their combination tonight. Ethan Edwards, the 120th pick to the New Jersey Devils in 2020. A freshman, a nice freshman-senior pairing. Again, that experience with the youth rejuvenation we've seen here at Michigan.
So Bordelot will take the draw with Burke. Burke wins it for the Irish and back down into the Michigan zone and played along by the Notre Dame Irish. Silanoff dumps it in. Boltman to Portillo. Portillo trying to get it out. Oh, that deflected off a stick of Rolston. That was almost a chance for Notre Dame off a turnover. Here is a chance off a turnover as Niederman plays it in front. Oh, saved by Portillo. Wow, that was close, and now here comes Notre Dame once again. Rolston throwing it on just wide. Silanoff playing it across. Oh, what a save again. Portillo looking in front for Rolston. That one down, and now we've got I think that was a kick off the skate, but really good chance for the Fighting Irish. A couple careless turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers again in their own zone. Eric Portillo having to come up strong here. It's just careless from the defense, but Portillo, as he's done all season, has bailed him out, and Michigan has come away unscathed here for the moment.
Played out of the zone, and Notre Dame will have to reset things. 10:32 left in this first period. Strand to Adams. Adams trying to play it in with two Wolverines. That is Beniers in there as well. And that one finally played by Brisson, trying to fight for it, and look at Strand trying to hold the puck. Good job by the Irish. And here comes Adams into the zone, looking for And Notre Dame Irish, no one there, and Hughes gets it right out to Brisson. Brisson's got space. Brisson moving in, throws it across. Here's the chance, and now Notre Dame trying to get out and run for Bajork, and then kept in by the Wolverines. Played across into the near side. In Michigan, in Notre Dame zone. Hughes making a move, looking in front, and chance for Brisson. Good job by the Fighting Irish defense.
Yeah, Luke Hughes tried to be a playmaker there. 7 assists on the season. He dangled. He was able to get past the defender. Pass just couldn't get through.
Hughes slows things down. Slaggarts all over him. That one thrown into no man's land and kept in by Pluzinski. Pluzinski throws it into the zone. Played by Truscott and then Hughes. Hughes to Brisson. Brisson gets it out, throws it back across for Beniers, and Beniers gets it to Johnson. Johnson will look to push. Johnson throwing it on net, and a good job by Bishop swiping that away. Controlled by Summers, across to Blankenberg. Blankenberg, a shot, and a save by Bishop.
Yeah, this has been the goal-scoring line on the ice for Michigan this year. Kent Johnson. He's on an 8-game point streak. But that was what we saw on the defensive end, just a careless turnover from Luke Hughes. Double team, try to stick handle out of it and dump it to no man's land, like you said. The second time he got the opportunity, passed it up to the help immediately. Michigan was able to get out, get on the attack.
Yeah, and it's been a very even start. I like the way that Michigan really came out on that last line change when they had that top line in. Johnson, Beniers, and Brisson. They have a lot of opportunities in the zone getting that puck, but it's been a really good job. I think from the Notre Dame defense, they've done a really good job so far.
Yeah, the goal-scoring line, the points line for Michigan. I mean, you got Beniers with 15 points, Brisson with 13, and Kent Johnson leading the team with 20. No clear-cut opportunities for that line yet, so the bottom lines, the third and fourth lines, are going to have to do some extra work tonight to get by the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, even with their backup goalie in the game.
Yeah. So with 9:09 here in the first period, face-off will be in the Notre Dame zone. The line on is the fourth, Morgan, Lambert, and Duke. Lambert will take the draw for the Wolverines. For the Irish, it will be that Silanoff, Burke, Rolston line, so Burke will take the draw, that third line. Here we go. Draw one by the Wolverines initially, and then one by the Irish, and they'll control things. Rolston trying to play it in. Lambert controls it in the neutral zone and throws it right back in to the Notre Dame zone. Pluzinski chases after it, trying to get it to Rolston, and then kept in by Morgan. Morgan trying to fight for it, and Rolston tries to get that one, and then controlled along by Morgan. Morgan, Summers, Blankenberg. Blankenberg looks to attack, throws it right big on that far side. Pluzinski controls. Lambert controlling that with Pluzinski on the forecheck, throwing it back across. Holtz dives in. Holtz played to Power. Little line change for the Wolverines. What a move by Power, and another save by Bishop. With Power, a little shake and bake.
Yeah, that's the sick handling you're going to see for the #1 overall pick. He is, at the end of the day, he's an assist man. Like you saw there, he wasn't really shooting that on the net, thinking he was going to go in. But again, Dylan Duke right in front of the net. If that gets a tip, that's in the net. Owen Power, 15 assists on the season, so he's looking to create opportunities for others, which is what you love to see.
Here's the draw, and here's Beecher's line with Bakic's line for the Irish. One by the Notre Dame Irish, and they've done a really good job on those faceoffs, and that one's played along, controlled by Power. Power, Van Wy trying to throw it on net, it deflected, and then a rebound opportunity, save again by Bishop. Bishop, and then here come the Irish the other way. Ellis trying to play it in, Van Wy and Holtz right there with him. Ellis puts a hit on Holtz, and then Power tries to play it, and then controlled once again by the Wolverines. Samoskevich turning, trying to fire in a turnover once again. Lieberman, Ellis looking, Blackman, a shot, and then deflected, and here comes the Wolverines. Van Wy does a nice job shielding off of Ellis, and then throwing it right back in. Bishop sends it right along into the neutral zone. Hughes Bordelot trying to turn that one, and then Slaggert controls it for the Irish. Blacken, Leverman. Leverman and Blackman play 1-2. Things calm as Michigan tries to get on that forecheck, but a good job by the Fighting Irish moving in. Leverman trying to push in, and then Truscott gets it off to Bordelot, who's got some space on the right side. Bordelot moves in. Bordelot trying to shake and bake on Blackman. That doesn't work. And then on that near side, fought for 2-on-2. Thrown across behind Bischel, and then now a 1-on-3 in favor of Notre Dame. They get it to their playmaker, Adams. Adams, just past the stick of Hughes, who was trying to keep it in the zone, and another line change for the Wolverines. Moving in is Brisson. Brisson, a shot, and a save by Bischel.
Yeah, most of Michigan's opportunities tonight have come on that right wing. I don't know if that's a byproduct of a game plan put in by Mel Pearson in his 5th year as a coach, but their most clear-cut opportunities with Sam Iskevich off the post and just there with Brisson, most have been on the right side.
6:33 left here in the first period. Lambert and Beniers. Won by Notre Dame. Karasic throws it out for Beniers. Beniers calming things down. He's got Johnson on that right side, and this is the scoring line we were discussing earlier. Turned it over, however. Karasic throws it in the zone. Edwards there. Ethan Edwards throwing it across, and then back deflected off a stick, and here comes Kent Johnson on that left wing. Johnson dumps it in. Fought for, and now a little standstill, and then won by Beniers. Beniers tries to get to the point. He does. Johnson across. Oh, what a move there. Power. Oh, deflected, and here comes a break. Slaggert all alone. Holtz trying to chase after him, and he catches up. Oh, what a play by Holtz. What a play from this Michigan defense. It looked like it was going to be a 1-on-0. Then it becomes a 1-on-2. Johnson the other way. Swings it across to Brisson. Power moves in. Here's another deflection and another chance. Burke moving in. Hughes there, and a save by Portillo.
Two fantastic plays by the Michigan defense there. The first one by Steve Holtz, just tracking back on the turnover from Owen Power. Then the second one, Luke Hughes tracking back on the turnover again from Owen Power. 2 turnovers that should have caused one-on-0 breakaways against the goalkeeper, but Michigan does a fantastic job. They get back. No shots even on net for Notre Dame. Portillo comes away unscathed. Owen Power comes away unscathed. And Michigan takes a big, deep breath, just resets, and they got away with a few there.
And you can't be doing that against the quality of a team like Notre Dame. You can't just be giving them wide open chances.
No, and you expect better from Owen Power. I think he'll learn from it. It's just 2 careless mistakes, just trying to stick handle too much of the blue line.
So Hughes sends it out. Johnson chasing after it, and that is going to be an icing with 5:15 left in the first period. Michigan 0, Notre Dame 0. Shots 11-7 in favor of the Wolverines. Face-off will be in Michigan zone. Burke and Beniers. And just so much talent on this Michigan roster, as that is why they are the #1 team in the nation. Johnson, Silanoff trying to fight for that one, and then thrown back in for Hughes. Hughes fought for, and then Ralston trying to get in. He's got an opportunity to flex off of Power, and then Notre Dame keeps it in. Bluzinski trying to throw it on net, deflected, and almost an opportunity for Silanoff, but that deflected away from him. Beniers lifts it out, and that will be, nope, that's a good play by Beniers, as that will not be an icing, and Michigan will get off that line team. Sam Oskevich and that line check in, which is featured with Beecher and Van Wy. Bakich will dump it in. Played by Portillo. Portillo sends it off. Pakich and Van Wy safe for it, and that one deflected to the point, and a weak shot on net, saved by Portillo.
And in the games I've seen so far, Garrett Van Wy he does a really good job of getting out on the break on the counter. So I would look for him on the breakaway potential. He has the only shorthanded goal for Michigan this year, so he does well on the penalty kill. This line is going to be very important with the goal-scoring line not providing too many opportunities for the Wolverines tonight.
Beecher wins the draw for the Wolverines. Blankenberg switches sides, and he made a Notre Dame player. That was Bakich fall, and then Blankenberg gets it in. Here's Sam Oskevich, sending it across Ben Why. A shot goes high and wide. And Summers resets out of the zone. Blankenberg sends it right back in. Played along that left side. Bishop playing it, and then won along by the Wolverines, and that was a big hit from both players as they ran into each other, and then now that's dumped out, and Ellis and Summers collide, and Ellis checks out for Notre Dame as Van Wy gets it right back in, chasing after it are two Michigan and Notre Dame players. Sam Oskevich lost that battle. Adams back to Notre Dame as they try to control things, moving on to Strand, and Strand gets it, and Holtz will try to throw it back in, does it half-heartedly, and then trying to chase after that is Dylan Duke. Here comes Notre Dame the other side. Owen Power does a good job. Jimmy Lambert trying to chase after that one, and that one now played once again and controlled by Owen Power in their own zone. Power trying to look Lambert on his stick, and Lambert throws it along and back in. Dylan Duke leaves it off, and there's a shot, and that came in from Truscott, and now a 2-on-2 battle on that right side. Here comes Notre Dame the other way. Rolston dumps it along and in. Hughes will control. 2:45 to go. Hughes uses speed. Hughes trying to skate in, looking for Morgan in front, not there. Here's the play. Truce got a shot, deflects off a Notre Dame defender, and here they come. Rolston using speed into the Michigan zone. Rolston through the legs. Rolston, a backhand shot save by Portillo. Rolston throws it back to Burke. Burke waiting. Good defense by Truscott. Played along to Stastny. Stastny across. Blazinski back to Burke. Burke, a shot. It's more of a pass and went wide. Here on this near side. Now played along to the far side. Blazinski puts a hit on Pajilov and keeps it in the zone for the Fighting Irish. Now Truscott all alone. Notre Dame will switch lines, and here come the Wolverines.
Yeah, Michigan was lucky. Notre Dame got a little tired there. They were having trouble getting the puck out of the zone, but Notre Dame saved them with a line change.
Here's Bordelot trying to move in. Saved by the Wolverines. Bordelot playing it behind the net. Bordelot patient, throwing it back around. Here's Moyle. Moyle trying to fight for that one. 2-on-2 scrum. Moyle ultimately wins it and then goes right back to the Notre Dame defender, and here they come that other side. Slaggert chasing. Won by Blankenberg. Here comes Bordelot the other way. Bordelot waits, gives it across to Johnson. Johnson trying to fight for it, and then won by Janicki. Janicki sends it out. Here's Beniers. Beniers trying to attack, and here he comes. Throws it across to Johnson. That one deflected as we got 1 minute to play in this first period, tied at 0 early.
It's a good 1-2. That's the best offense we've seen yet from the magician Kent Johnson and Matty Beniers.
That one thrown in the zone, holds, and Lansdale will chase after it. Portillo gets it to Owen Power. Power to Beniers. Beniers calms things down. He's got Power to his right. Beniers makes a little move. He moves into Johnson. That one is, they had to leave it, and Johnson tracing after it now. Then won by Notre Dame. They try to take it out. Good job by Michigan to keep the forecheck on, and then controlled by Notre Dame. That one actually came off a Notre Dame stick. Michigan had a shot on goal just high, and now controlled by Holtz. Holtz will dump it in, and a shot on net, and that left off for Notre Dame. We've got 5 seconds to play as now Notre Dame will sit on the back of the net on that wall, and that will end the first period. Michigan 0, Notre Dame 0, shots 14-9. So an interesting first period. It's been a tight game. Michigan has more shots, but could you argue that Notre Dame might have the better opportunity?
Yeah, definitely tight game so far. I mean, it's what we expected. I think Notre Dame has had the more clear-cut opportunities with the 2 breakaways there. I mean, this is not at all what we were expecting coming in.